Around for that, breaking overnight, large crowds waiting for hours for a new shoe in Carytown, only for police to make them leave before the release.
Yeah, this is video of the scene outside the Need Supply Company overnight. You can see hundreds of people waiting, and a lot of them have been there since yesterday afternoon. Our Claudia is there now and tells us how Richmond natives' design drew such a large crowd and why the store was forced to cancel the release. Claudia.
That release for the highly anticipated set of Nike shoes was canceled about an hour ago because apparently more than 500 people came out here to Carytown. It was just too many people for not only the store but for police officers to handle. I'm going to step out of the way so you can see there's still so many police officers out here. We're in Carytown and Belmont, and still there's some crowds, some people lingering, hoping that they might still be able to get their hand of these set of shoes. And we're not just talking about any regular old pair of Nike shoes. These are Air Max 97-1 limited edition designed by a Richmond native. We actually have pictures of that shoe that I do want to show you. So these shoes were designed by Sean Witherspoon. They're corduroy inspired by his love for vintage Nike hats. And Witherspoon is a co-owner of popular men's clothing store Round 2. He's from Richmond. His career has really catapulted, and he won the chance to design these shoes after winning a national Nike design competition. So there has been a lot of hype for these shoes. Word spread quickly on social media. People came here from New York, North Carolina, Florida, all surrounding states, and so more than 500 people ended up coming out. Apparently it was just too many people. The store decided to start giving out wristbands, and crowds just sort of gathered by the door, and they decided it was just unsafe. They had to cancel. I spoke to one gentleman who got here Saturday evening from New York City, and he said he was very disappointed. Here's how he described what happened.
Both parties, because the cops for a big chunk of the time were just watching us with like the mace bottles on their hands, waiting for us to get crazy instead of just organizing us together.
So he said it was poor planning on both parts, the store and also police officers. I did speak to Richmond Police. Originally, they only had 2 officers here, and when then more people started showing up, they called for backup. At one point, they had 25 officers, but it just got to be too much. They said it was just too unsafe. People were just sort of gathering together and getting a little rowdy, and they were worried people were going to trample each other, sort of like a Black Friday event, and that's why this event has been canceled. Now, people out here are hoping to get some updates. They still want to get these shoes. Sean Witherspoon himself was inside of the store. He's been on Instagram all morning saying he doesn't really have answers. He's hoping people with wristbands will still be able to get that shoe starting at 10 a.m. So we'll stay on top of this and, of course, bring you updates.
Okay, we'll be following this one. All right, thanks, Claudia.
Well, a man